I'm Chan. I'm 29, living in Dallas, Texas, and I go by she, her pronouns. I mean, all right, Survivor is a game that tests a bunch of different qualities that it takes to outwit, outplay, and outlast your fellow contestants. There's multiple ways to win, which is why I love it. But most winning games incorporate a mixture of social prowess, strategic prowess, and physical prowess. I think the best players are the ones who know when to use each of them while not showing their cards too soon or showing themselves to be a threat in any way. Social players are those who are not just likable and able to make quick connections, but those who know how to use social qualities to get themselves further in the game. That's knowing when to use a relationship to your benefit. That's being able to, quote, jury manage and be able to still be liked even if you make a move against somebody else's interest. And it's knowing how to use that ability to make connections. So at the end of the day, Survivor is a social game above all. If you're not liked, you probably aren't going to win. That goes into strategy. Strategic prowess is extremely important because that's knowing not only what to do, but how to do it. You might know, okay, I need to win. I need to be last standing, but how are you gonna get there? You need to know when to pivot, when to betray, and how to think ahead, not just thinking, okay, how can I get through this round, but how can I get through the next 5 rounds, next 10 rounds, and be the last one standing. You need to be able to read other people, understand what other people's optimal moves are, so then you can counteract that and understand what they're gonna do, so then you know what you need to do. Physically, that can mean a few different things. That could mean winning challenges. That could mean, in the real game of Survivor, being able to help around at camp and know what to do to survive. Hello, you're in the jungle. I think I am a premier socialite. I can talk to a wall. I could be friends with anybody. And I feel like I'm very multifaceted in terms of my background. I grew up an athlete. I grew up a musician. I am a reality TV nerd. I was always a nerd at school, but I was the type who had like friends in every place. I know when to grow out. I know when to be with my girlies. So I definitely think I can make strong connections and know how to use them to progress myself further in the game. In the online versions of games I've played, people have literally thrown so I could win. I think that shows what my social prowess can do. My downfall, see, she's humble too. A few different things could go wrong. I mean, the obvious, I could be seen as a threat, especially if some of the people there are a bit more introverted. I've seen in this community, sometimes people are a bit more shy and a little awky, and that's okay, we love them. But sometimes I've been told I'm intimidating. So my goal is to just be as warm and friendly as possible to overcome that possible threat level. I yap a lot, and talking, I don't think that I would talk too much in terms of like filling my strategy or anything, but talking too much obviously doesn't help me lay low. Like, I've never been chill a day in my life. So I don't foresee, it could only hurt me, honestly, to talk as much as I do. So that could get me into trouble for sure. I like to think I'm very logical. I'm a very logical, analytical person in my day-to-day life, at work, but I have emotions too, okay? So I cry very easily. I get mad, I get irritable. So emotions absolutely could get the best of me. But I'm gonna keep myself at bay. You know, that's the goal. I really wanna test myself and see if the logic strategy part of me can overcome the emotional mess that I can be sometimes. And that's on self-awareness.